Hey guys, this is Typhorce Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Rick Sanchez versus the Doctor. Rick and Morty versus Doctor Who. So, okay, so I have a bit to say. Like, it's barely gonna be anything. Well, I say it's barely gonna be anything, but watch this be 5 minutes long. But, yeah, so, I have little to no connection to these two. So... I don't really care who wins. In fact, I'm way more interested in what's going to be going on next time, because Death Battle have stated in the past few days that the next time is going to be extremely controversial. So that's going to be fun to find out what that is. I've got money on Goku vs. Superman 3 as the penultimate episode of this season. But anyway, it's either going to be that or Joker vs. Giorno. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, Rick versus the Doctor. From what I can tell, most people kind of agree that the Doctor wins. He's got a few more impressive feats than Rick's ever done, but who knows? Maybe Death Battle will throw in a curveball and Rick has this crazy, insane feat that can at least rival the Doctor. But either way, so my personal connection to these two is, like I said, it's basically none. I have seen the first 3 seasons of Rick and Morty, though that's only like half the series, so doesn't really count, and I haven't watched it in years. So yeah, I remember really liking it, but then I just dropped it one season because I was watching season 3 as it came out, but then I just stopped when the waiting period became too much to bear, and I just moved on. So yeah, for Doctor Who, I have only seen clips. I have only seen clips and what the community is kind of like in terms of who their favorite Doctor is. From what I can tell, David Tennant is like the most popular one, and then Matt Smith came along. Nobody really liked him at first, but as the series went on, they were just like, oh, it's not that he's bad, he's just different from David Tennant, and everyone liked him. And then Peter Capaldi came on and became the 11th Doctor. Well, no, the 12th Doctor. Sorry. And everyone liked him. And then Jodie Whittaker, or whatever her name was, became the 13th Doctor. And I have heard she's really good as the Doctor. It's just that she was paired up with the series' worst showrunner. So yeah, her run was pretty terrible from what I've heard, which is a shame. But either way, I have no interest in watching Doctor Who. It's more like I've only seen a whole lot of clips. It looks really cool, like it really does. I just have no interest in watching it. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna be putting my money on the Doctor. He's a very fun character to watch. I'll put it that way. And nothing against Rick really particularly for me, but like still, it's the Doctor. He's pretty cool. Like, hello, I'm the Doctor. So basically, run. Like, yeah, I've watched that clip way too many times. That's just cool no matter what context that is. But yeah, either way, like you've heard my take. I think the Doctor's going to win unless they pull something out in the analysis for Rick, and then I'll make my prediction like whenever both analyses are done. And yeah, anyway, let's just jump right in, and we'll start things. Oh wait, and okay, and I do apologize if they start, because one of the bathrooms in the house is getting worked on, and they tend to make a lot of noise. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next 20 minutes. So yeah, let's start things up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This video is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Oh, just BetterHelp this time. Okay.
Rick Sanchez,
The Doctor.
these brilliant geniuses
okay.
dominate the
No
cosmos,
subtitles.
but
All
who
right.
would win an all-out brawl? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. That was rather quick. All right. Guess they got a lot to discuss here.
Morty Smith's life was perfectly average. Average house, average family, average school.
Maybe slightly below average intelligence.
But
Yeah,
everything changed
it is
the
Morty.
day his grandpa Rick came home.
Yeah, in style. Because Rick Sanchez is anything but average.
Rick is easily the smartest man in the universe.
Yeah.
And its most dangerous
It's like
criminal.
pirates,
He
squirrels,
spent
and Rick
years
Prime.
on the run
Okay.
from the
His
Galactic
blue hair is
Federation,
natural.
going
Oh,
on
okay. That's pretty
adventures
cool.
across the multiverse.
Who cares about the emotional
And
trauma
might
of
have
a
met
baby's daughter, right? And then
met
he
Stanford
took her
Pines
son and
along
put
the
him
way,
in
but
life-threatening
whatever.
Danger. Bye.
Thus formed the greatest duo of the generation, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the cannon fodder who smuggles grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass.
Right, yeah,
And that's
he's just
the
kind of
first
there.
episode.
Rick is an unparalleled inventor, always ready to
he's
face
the Robin
even
to Rick's
staunchest of
Batman.
alien foes.
He's got your usuals. Laser gun, invisibility belt, shrink ray, cyborg implants, the works.
As well
Yeah.
as some weirder things, like a Mr. Meeseeks box, which can summon an infinite number of irritating temporary life forms that will work tirelessly to accomplish a given task.
Or a series of android decoys that are so perfectly created, they don't even realize they're decoys. Which leads
okay.
them to create decoys that create
yeah,
decoys, and so on.
all right,
Rick's
yeah, it's a
gadgets can
never-ending
erase
cycle.
your memories, manipulate and travel through time, and even make a surface true level, as in perfectly
Right,
flat,
yeah,
something
this.
normally mathematically impossible. So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before returning to non-Euclidean space can emotionally scar you for life.
Right,
He
yeah,
can even
oof.
inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from inside you, like a pasty alcoholic xenomorph.
All right.
What the hell?
Rick and
Weird.
Morty travel the universe in the space cruiser.
Okay, yeah,
Powered by a microverse under the hood.
All right,
this
yeah,
compact
nothing new
starship
from the
comes
first 3
equipped with
seasons for me,
laser
so,
cannons, a
all
fishing
right.
line that can tow a solar system, and
Oh, okay.
a unique artificial intelligence.
With all that crazy sci-fi gear, Rick and Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers.
From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes to battling the
okay.
fictional story lord to Rick turning himself
all
into
right.
a pickle to avoid
Right,
family
yeah.
therapy.
This guy would rather battle the Russian mafia as a vegetable than address his feelings.
Actually, pickle's a fruit.
Because boy oh boy.
Yeah, I guess pickles are
See, I have a
technically
lot of
fruit,
them.
so
Behind the
which is
smart
weird.
jokes and wubba-lubba-dub-dubs, Rick harbors
Because,
bitter
yeah, there's seeds in
emotional
there.
agony.
Way back when, in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from another universe took it all away, the bastard.
Okay.
But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred him to craft his greatest creation, the portal gun.
My scans indicate
All
that
right.
it holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel anywhere in the multiverse. It sounds exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half, set up traps, and even...
Right, yeah, that.
That's coming out of your paycheck.
Nuh-uh.
Decades of travel
Okay.
in the multiverse hunting down the man who ruined his life.
Ah, yeah,
darkened
there we
Rick's
go.
heart. He began to ask himself, if
I was
there
wondering
are
when it
an
would come back.
infinite
All
number
right.
of universes with an infinite number of each person, how did any individual life matter?
Sounds like he's overthinking it.
Like the time he accidentally turned all of humanity into horrific Cronenbergs.
Right,
Morty
yeah,
had
and
to
then-
escape to a parallel universe where they
Yeah.
swap places with recently deceased versions of themselves.
Yeah, that
What
was an
does
episode. That was
do
quite
to
an
a person?
episode.
Makes him badass. When Rick found the Interdimensional Council of Ricks, he kicked their teeth in. Like they say, he's the Rickest Rick of them all.
That he
There we
is.
go.
Just
Okay.
touching the hem of his coat can activate his energy shield or even induce instant death. Yes, instant.
Yeah, yeah,
Though
it
isn't
just-
explained why.
No,
Though
it is not
considering
explained
this
why.
reaction, it's likely a chemical released through the coat's lining.
Rickest Rick, Wiz. He's
Yeah, yeah,
dodged an
he-
orbital
just
space
touched
laser
him
from
and
just a few
dead.
feet away. He's so smart. He figured out he's in a TV show. Yep. Really.
Oh,
Perhaps most mysterious
All right.
is Operation Phoenix, a series of clone bodies that his consciousness can be uploaded to upon his death. Despite
Okay.
eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse.
Oh,
Giving him
okay.
An infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are shrimps and fascists.
Some of his devices
All
can destroy
right.
the Earth, the universe, even numerous alternate timelines. He actually
Okay.
did that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though
Oh,
underneath the drunken
all
god
right.
complex, there's still a glimmer of the family man Rick used to be.
Well, as much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids.
Yeah.
And Jerry.
To an
He's
extent.
taken
Yeah,
on alien
sometimes.
Zeus, the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting
all right.
Joseph Campbell. Talk about a
Prepare
hero's
to
journey.
receive some
Challenge Rick
Holy
at your will.
Spirits.
He might look like a scrawny, drunken septuagenarian, and he is.
Yeah.
But he's also, somehow, the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you can lick his balls.
All right then. Okay.
Ian Chesterton and
Okay,
Barbara Wright
let's
were just
see
your
what the
average
doctor
school
has.
Teachers with a less than average student. Susan was odd, almost like an alien. And when they met her grandfather and his police box, they found out why.
Yeah.
They were aliens, and that police box was the TARDIS, a 2-in-1 spaceship and time machine.
Thus, they were whisked away into the stars, kicking off over half a century of timey-wimey adventures with a revolving cast of companions like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and so many more.
Complete with the cheesiest special effects you've ever seen.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
madman
that's
with a
another thing I
box had
know.
a name he would never tell, and a history he would always run from. He was only known as the Doctor.
The Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly?
Though the Doctor's
No,
origins
alright.
are shrouded in mystery, we know they were born several thousand years ago and earned degrees in cosmic science and higher dimensional physics.
But he got bored with the stuffy Time Lord bureaucrats.
Because
stole
of course
a
he
TARDIS
did.
And explored time and space as a runaway. Who can forget those adventures chasing dinosaurs on a spaceship, dueling Robin Hood with a spoon, or shoving Hitler in a closet?
Yeah, we know it's kind of weird.
All right.
It's British.
But if you don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who's
it is
who,
British.
You're probably
Yeah,
wondering,
their humor is
who are
weird.
all these people?
It's hit or
A
miss
bunch
for a
of
lot
old
of people.
Guys, young guys, a lady, and one of the Three Stooges. What?
The Doctor is a Time Lord.
Yeah, I
from the
guess
planet
Doctor 2
Gallifrey.
does
Time
look-
Lords may
does look like
human, but
Mo.
couldn't
All
be
right.
more different. Not only do they have two hearts, they literally experience time differently.
Oh,
they can
okay.
see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time. They're
All
effectively
right.
acausal beings.
This makes them super hard to predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home.
Oh, okay.
Hello there.
Time Lords are practically
General
walking Deus Ex
Kenobi.
Machinas.
Sorry,
In
I
fact,
had
a
to.
lot of
It's
them would be
law.
proud to be
Anyway.
called that.
Yeah, the Doc ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has
Yeah.
hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in, the ability to summon an object out of thin air.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
crazy, but it's apparently standard fare for Time Lord Academy.
But the reason why
All
there are
right.
so many doctors is that Time Lords have a funny way of cheating.
Yeah,
death.
Upon
regeneration.
receiving
Yeah,
a
there we
fatal
go.
wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new, healthy body.
It's way more than that. While reloading, the Doctor has regrown lost limbs, become strong enough to knock down steel doors, and
Oh,
even
okay.
weaponized his own time energy.
Downside being, if a Time Lord dies during regeneration, that ends the process
Ah.
permanently.
Oh,
To date,
okay.
We've seen 14 versions of the Doctor, plus a few extras mixed in here and there.
Right,
By the
yeah, I'm
time
gonna guess
you're watching
alternate
this,
dimensions,
You've
so-
probably seen the 15th or the 16th.
The experiences each Doctor
all right.
gains changes and affects the next Doctor, and the next, and so on. Each Doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like
Okay.
bow ties, some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and
Right,
some
yeah.
really hate the monarchy, probably 'cause they're werewolves.
But they
Fair
always
enough.
have one thing in
Yeah,
common.
all right.
They are British!
Well, one other thing in common. The Doctor
okay.
always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver.
Okay, now we're getting
Utilizing
into
sonic
what
waves to
they
manipulate
have.
nearby
Okay, I mean,
objects, it can
other than
pick
what they're
locks, cause detonations, and
resistant
fry
to, I
circuitry.
guess.
It's sort of a Swiss Army plot device that can hack its way through most problems.
Oh,
The perfect
okay.
pacifist tool for resolving conflict.
Its only weakness is that it doesn't do wood or turkey. Though considering it can
all right.
destroy machines, disrupt molecules, and even erase memories, I'll take it.
The Doctor doesn't
Yeah, fair
often
enough.
carry weapons. There's an invisibility watch, a time travel ring, psychic paper that tricks basically everyone, and perception filters that prevents others from noticing certain things, even people.
But the
Oh,
Doc
okay.
does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away, like the dematerialization gun.
It might look slapped together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT
Probably
can
'cause it was,
literally
but-
erase you from time. As
Oh.
in, it causes you to have never existed in the first place.
Oh, wow,
But
all
If
right.
you never existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence, which means the
Yeah,
gun
there's the
would need to
timey-wimey
fire,
bullshit.
which
All right.
means-
Did you say something? That's not
okay,
the
then.
only time erasing tool in the Doctor's box. But we gotta talk about, you know, the box.
Right,
Shabby
the
blue
box.
police
Yeah,
box
TARDIS.
On the outside, incredible time machine that's bigger on the inside. This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative dimension in space is a sentient ship that travels space and time with ease.
Stuck
It's
looking
strong
like a
enough
phone
to
booth.
tow
Oh, okay,
planets,
alright.
Powerful enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the god Zeus. It can even
Alright.
adjust its interior to an infinite degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the TARDIS doesn't like you, you might get lost inside it forever.
Ah.
Don't piss off the TARDIS.
Or
Yeah,
any
yeah,
of the
fair
Doctor's
enough.
enemies, some of the universe's deadliest monsters, Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen, the big chunky aliens that took over 10 Downing Street. And couldn't stop farting.
Even when the Doctor
all
prefers
right.
not to resort to fisticuffs, he's tough enough to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize an ordinary human. He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays, while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the
All
Doctor's
right.
super smart. So smart, his brain once powered a 1,000-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted cosmic entities like the Great Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently
right.
the original Satan, who isn't even the most frightening alien in the multiverse, because that would be the Daleks.
The
All right,
the
bear with me
Daleks.
here. They may look like trash cans with plungers,
Yeah.
but they can exterminate anything that gets in their way.
Right,
Even
yeah,
all
Daleks
space
are
and
surprisingly
time,
OP.
Like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into a conflict that put all of reality at risk, the Doctor became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
A sight of him that had always been there, hiding just under that cheeky grin.
Finally, in a single moment, the Doctor pressed a big red button to end the war and all of Gallifrey once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As
Right,
the last
yeah.
of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord victorious.
And God help your immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go. Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon of a collapsing galaxy.
Yikes.
Or suspending you in time to be used as a
Scarecrow. Right, yeah, I saw that
Fortunately,
clip.
Gallifrey
Yeah.
wasn't destroyed. It turns out the Doctor, all of the Doctors, saved the Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still,
Okay,
even
yeah.
their
All right,
biggest
fair
L
enough.
turned out to be a dub in disguise. That's how you know you're fantastic.
But a Doctor's job is never finished. Without witness, without reward, you'll never know when they'll show up to save the day. But if you happen to be up against the Doctor, there's really only one
Right,
thing
yeah.
you can do. Run.
Okay, they had to fit it in there
This
somewhere
video is
since they
sponsored
aren't
by
using,
BetterHelp.
end clips
That time of
anymore.
year again. The
Because
winters
that
get
would have been
colder,
the end
days are
clip.
getting shorter,
Okay,
it's the
anyway.
seasonal blues.
Yeah,
Feeling
I
sad
think I'm
these
gonna go
days
with the
is totally
Doctor.
natural, but you can help counteract
But,
those
like,
feelings
yeah,
with
like,
therapy.
Rick's not gonna
It's
give him
something
an
to
easy
look forward
fight,
to
let's
to
face
keep you
it.
grounded, and
I've
most importantly,
plus I've seen a lot of comments that are
as you
saying,
move
yeah,
forward
Rick,
in life.
like,
And as we
the
near
Doctor
the
doesn't
end of
even
the
need to
year,
leave the
it means everybody
TARDIS in
wants
order
to
to
do
kill
Candy
Rick.
Express.
So,
If you want
but
help managing
anyway,
the chaos of
yeah,
everyday
all
life,
right.
or
So
actionable strategies to deal with
he
trauma
does
and
have
loss,
like, plus the
therapy might
Doctor's got
be
something
for
that
you.
can literally
Better help
erase
is
you from
entirely
time.
into
So
your schedule.
I
All
think
you gotta
that's
do is fill
a
out
better.
brief questionnaire to
I
get
think that's
matched
better
with a
than like
licensed therapist.
just about
And you can
anything.
switch therapists at any time
That's a better
for no
AP
additional
than
charge.
anything Rick has
Find
shown
your
to be
bright
capable
spot
of.
this
Plus,
season with BetterHelp.
either way,
Visit
like I think the Doctor is
BetterHelp.com/DeathBattle
probably
today
smarter
to
than
get
Rick.
10%
So,
off your first
all right. So
month.
I'm gonna go with the
That's
Doctor.
BetterHelp,
Let's see how this goes because this is another
HELP.com/deathbattle.
this is another fully 2D battle. I can't wait.
All right, the
Like
combatants are set.
the
We run the data
two
through all
2D battles in a row.
possibilities.
That's
It's time for
a death battle. 'Cause, all right, we'll see how this goes. I wonder if we're gonna
Oh, jeez, right.
briefly
It
wind
was
up
my
in Bill
fault.
Cipher's Discord because they showed up in Bill Cipher's Discord as pony versions of themselves.
Are you sick?
All
You're
right.
the one who hit
I've
me.
already seen this
Oh,
preview
go on,
a bunch of
busy.
times, so all right.
Son of a bitch. he's
No one is
ignoring
surprised
me.
that Rick initiated the fight.
Hold the ship. Keep already safe. What are you? Uh-oh.
All right. Okay, there.
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Oh, okay. We're on the planet with the screaming sun. All right. Okay. All right.
Alright, fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
Keep quipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke on the ground next to your teeth.
On guard.
Of course, yeah, because he. Yeah. All right. He dueled Robin Hood with a spoon. Right. I forgot about that.
Oh, this place looks fun. Do they have a little shop? I like little shops.
Yeah, I think Rick does like has more. Rick probably has more versatility than the Doctor, but still. All right. Oh.
Blink as much as you can. They're scared of rapid movement.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he tricked him.
Motherfucker.
Amazing. Oh. All right then.
What?
My balls,
Okay, he just invaded the TARDIS, but the TARDIS isn't gonna let Rick go. All right.
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, reality erasure. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. He was just very hesitant to grab it because.
Good shot. Now
Yeah.
hurry up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey rubbish, there's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the Doctor. And I don't want to go.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the regeneration can be a very destructive process. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was... Oh, that was so cool! That was a cool way to do it! He had him...
Quite an impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
All right, then.
Morty, if you forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
Okay, that was pretty fun.
By the portal. Die
All
by the
right.
portal.
Let's break this down.
Okay,
First off, Rick
all right.
and the Doctor could
Physical
both
ability.
dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
Also,
Okay.
neither have shown any consistent signs of strength all that different from
Right,
a
yeah.
average
They,
human.
The
right,
Doctor
yeah.
could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental.
Okay,
so
yeah.
as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
All right,
But
so it
when
came down to
comes
weapons,
weapons,
and
Rick
just
had way more
overall
deadly
abilities.
killing
Yeah,
machines,
like I
a
said,
lot of
Rick
which
has
could
more
wipe out whole
versatility.
planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, there's similar speeds meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah,
There we
despite all
go.
of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any time-warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic
All right.
screwdriver could hack and even destroy nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even disabled teleportation and time travel technology before, making
Oh,
it more
okay.
than capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has been hacked in the past.
With
All
that
right.
gun, Rick was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation
Okay,
Phoenix makes
yeah.
killing Rick permanently almost impossible. But the Doctor's
the
reality
reality
altering tech
erasure,
like the DMAP
yeah.
meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight in a single shot. And that was hardly the only reality warping super weapon the Doctor had access to. The
Okay.
Doctor's technology presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This
Okay,
one's
vehicles.
pretty clear cut. The
All
space
right.
cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system.
Right,
but the
yeah.
TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event.
Okay, yeah,
That's
there we
nice for
go.
the Doctor.
But
All right.
perhaps most important of all was their experience and intelligence.
Yeah, and
Rick mastered
yeah,
space and
Rick's
time
pretty
to the point
pretty
of
experienced,
becoming a
but the
veritable
Doctor is
god.
thousands
But
of years
you can say
old.
the same for the Doctor, who is way older. It's kinda
Yeah.
like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
And when push comes to shove, the Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was.
Oh,
if not
okay.
More so.
11 spent 900 years battling Daleks,
Yeah, alright.
Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
And don't forget how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans. Like when he dodged
There we
half
go.
a dozen
Yeah.
rays and improvised
Fatal flaws,
thousands of
arrogance, their fatal
calculations
flaws,
in his head
recklessness.
to
Okay,
siphon
alright.
the ray's energy into a teleporter, all in a matter of nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people
Right,
at his own
but when
level,
someone
he's
who's
often
smarter than
outsmarted,
him-
like with the Prime
Yeah.
Rick or gasp, a Morty.
Rick was a formidable genius, but the
Okay.
Doctor's incredible
All right,
technology,
this is pretty fun.
unmatched intelligence, and
I actually
thousands of
really
years
like
of
that little
experience
twist ending,
gave
like
him the
Alonso,
Ah,
and then
jeez. I bet
okay.
Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
The winner
Of course.
is the Doctor.
All right. Okay, that was pretty fun. Let's see what the next time is.
Hi, I'm
They've
Ben,
said it's
voice of Wiz.
controversial.
Thank you so much for watching.
So I'm
We're about
expecting
to announce
something
the
big.
next episode,
All right,
but
let's.
before we do that,
Okay.
if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click
All
the
right.
join button below. See
So
what
yeah,
you're
fun
missing.
fight. I don't really have anything else I can say. They are doing it. I was joking. I was joking. I said at the beginning of the video. My money's on Goku versus Superman 3. I was fucking joking. All right. Just when I thought we were done, because I thought this was going to be one of like three things. One, I thought Goku versus Superman 3, simply because, hey, that's controversial, that'd be funny. Two, a Marvel versus DC fight, or a fight including a Marvel versus DC fight, because we seem very overdue for one. And the other was Joker versus Giorno, simply because that's a very widely debated matchup, and it can get very controversial. 2 out of 3, I guess. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Superman's still gonna win. I mean, come on. From the looks of things, they were still including everything for Superman, so, like, what the heck's Goku gonna do? Like, it's one of those just, okay, okay, alright. Anyway, Rick versus the Doctor, fantastic episode, really liked it. It was fun to have it in a full-on 2D setting. It probably wouldn't have worked in sprites or in 3D at all. So, yeah, I guess a, 2D, full-on 2D would have been the best. So, yeah, like I said, I really like the ending to Rick versus the Doctor. It was, like, just completely just blindsided Rick with the portal that was still on his back, and just, all that fun stuff. But yeah, Goku vs. Superman 3. Oh no, I'm putting all my money on Superman because it's Superman. Like, come on. The dude's been around for around a century, I think. So, anyway, yeah, he's just got more stuff. All right, I don't really have anything else I can say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.